Now that moment of silence there, it serves a couple of different purposes. The main thing is I need to push some buttons to get the stream started, but the secondary thing is that when we export our streams to YouTube, we'll see this stretch of silence and go, oh, that's where we cut out the intro. So, if you're watching on YouTube, I guess you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hi, everyone. It's Monday. It's a new week. Yes, it is. Not a new game this week, cause we had a new game last week, and we're still playing that. How's everyone doing? You having a good day? I've had a migraine for about 5 days in a row, and I'm stubbornly not medicating it, because I might have a worse migraine between now and the next time that I have medicine for it. And that would be really bad to not have medicine during that time. All right, let's get this shit started. Currently, this is the last good Metroid game. And I don't say that lightly. Metroid Prime 4 had all the tools to be a really great game and then just wasn't. All right, so for those who don't know, this is a horror game. I don't recall it handling any issues particularly badly, which is a staple of horror games. But, just in case, we've got that blanket content warning. Hey there, Mox. And thank you for the head pats. Let's get going. I think it's kind of funny that Metroid Other M was so reviled that they removed Samus's dodge roll and gave her a parry instead. I do appreciate the fusion suit. I think it looks really cool. Now that it's recombined with the more modern power suit, rad as hell. All right. So we are here, and we're trying to get to here. And it looks like this is going to be the way to do that. Hey, Willow. Good to see ya. Also, hi all the other raiders, too. Oh, shit. It can attack through the floor and kill me in 2 hits. Well, that was fun. Let's try that again. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong... I forget which... There it is. Alright. Alright, this is a good start. This is a really good start to the stream. I forgot the controls. That's always a great way to start out. Oh, too early. Twice. All right, one more. One more. Let's do it. It's so weird to not have a morph ball too. Usually you get a morph ball pretty early if you don't start with it. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. How do I slide? Didn't this game have a slide? Did I just fabricate that whole cloth in my mind? I think I fabricated that. There's a... Okay, good. Do you remember how to do it? Because right now I'm just confused. Oh, there it is. I found it. You have to be moving when you do it. Anyway, it's very hot in there. Oh, good. She's here. Now I need to remember how to do the phantom cloak. Right stick, okay. That does explain the red glow, yes. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's take a look at that map a little more closely. Can't go through the ME pipes. We gotta get all the way down to the bottom, which means dropping down here and sliding this way. Alright, we can handle that. We're fine. I thought we were fine. Rude. Fuck. Lost my glasses at some point during Andy's stream, and now I'm cursed to never be able to eat or move. Mood. Just the biggest mood. Alright, let's try this again. This time without the part where I died. One problem I kind of have with this game, and I had it the first time I played through it too, is Emmy's paths can wind up being kind of random. So sometimes you end up just waiting in a spot for her to go to a different room and she'll double back instead, like we saw there. Alright, there we go. Hey, Beekeeper. Yeah, I've been starting at 8:30 just because that's when Andy's stream ends. This is our first story bit. Tartarus. Oh, it's not even a story bit. I thought this was a radio station. All right, we've got another. I guess we gotta go back into the Emmy room. Look, I'm not in it for the awards or the accolades. W Zebus Pirate Radio, hell yeah. Alright, that's for the super missile, I believe. Or Spazer? One of those. Get out of here. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Gotta get my timing back. We'll get there. Here's another one of those who designed this room moments. It was in the episode. Oh, come on. And that's just rude. Hey, Bad Road. Maybe K Zebus. I don't know which side of the Mississippi they're on. Oh, shit. When possible, it always pays off to defeat them with a parry. Okay, there's an E-tank there and a piece of E to the left. Oh, that looks like it gets cold, maybe. Or hot? Not sure which. Ah, hot, but this place is air-conditioned and insulated. There we go. Found him? All right. Glad to hear it. The fact that the fusion suit made Samus vulnerable to the cold is just such a cool bit of lore to carry over in between games. For a while, people really thought that the fusion suit would be undone immediately. And I always thought that would have been very disappointing. Okay, this thing is still in the way. Oh, what's our next stop then? We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it. Alright. These are going to be moving now. Which in fact means we got to drop down to the bottom and go up here. You have to wander around with your arms straight out at chest height, because that's something I see people doing on TV when they lose their glasses, and it makes no sense unless you're an astronaut. Oh. Well, See ya. Oh, I missed. Ah, I keep forgetting about those guys. Oh, we're back in the Emmy zone. How did she get all the way over here? Alright, well, the only way to go forward from here appears to be this door. But that leads back to a place we've already been. We are way off track. Oh, where are we going then? We can't get through here. This is a dead end. Maybe if we go around the right side here, we can get to the E-tank? I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna have to go up, over, and around. And then head straight to the east and up through the door. Here's a save point anyway. Ba da 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 da. I do keep trying to move the camera with the right stick, and it's kind of weird that you can't. That is, unfortunately, a door that we cannot use. Because it's broken. We gotta go up through here, I guess? Except that leads to a dead end, too. Well, that's a charge beam door. Was. Okay, now we're in the place where the lava used to be. Well, we got the piece of energy. That's something. Beyond that, though, there doesn't seem to be much here. It looks like we're supposed to go up and over, but I don't see a way to do that. Maybe there's a secret door here? Because otherwise, the climbing bits seem a little pointless. Ah, there we go. Okay, now how do we get to there? That's where we... Oh, that's through the sensor door. We can do that. Ah, rude. All right, now I've got another energy tank and a quarter of another one after that. Oh. There we go. That's how you're supposed to handle those guys. What do we got here? It's some sort of recharge station. Total recharge. Oh, like that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Huh. It looks like there should be a secret door there. You know the one. Stop or my mom will shoot. You know, before the YouTube boom, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot was considered a deep cut. Especially when you're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Don't worry, if you're angry, that was the joke. He needs to buy Christmas presents, so he's like, get your ass to Sears! Very true. The thermal fuel's flow has been redirected again. Ooh, and that opened a door right here. Yeah, we need the, we need whatever opens that. You know, in order to open it. Oh god. There. Got him. Very well hidden, this. Unfortunately, it can't be busted open from this side because we don't have a morph ball. I never saw the end of that one. Did he eventually get Buzz Lightyear? Okay. Aw, they're so cute. Metroid has so many monsters that I just don't want to kill because they're adorable. I think he fell into a giant crucible. But did Phil ever get back to the future? I'm learning that Metroid cannot walk. Metroid can only run. All empty. Looks like a train station though, so let's go. Didn't he get sucked back into the movie in that one? Oh, fuck. I thought he fought Apollo Creed. That skipping on the loading scenes and cutscenes is such an odd thing. I would have expected that to have been patched by now. The Switch 2 has been out for over a year. It is, in fact, an ore train. Samus is here as a passenger, though, not a mineral. Now we're in Dairon. She's not nice. I don't know, she is to some people. I do love the ability to slap turrets to death. Don't take her for granted. Now that's very true. Isn't that the speed booster? Or is that the... Is that the speed booster or the space jump? I don't remember what color they are. Yeah, it looks like it's a shine spark. We don't have the boost yet, though. Well, how do we move forward then? Yeah, it's Shine Spark from here. Huh. Well, there's got to be something we can do. As a wise hare once said, use the boost to get through! Yeah, I haven't been able to get up in the afternoon thanks to the migraines. So I haven't gotten to play more Star Fox, but I do plan to. I mean, we've still got multiple other paths to still take. Oh, I just used up all my missiles, too. Oh, there it is, and it's obvious, too. Okay. That's alright. Sometimes we just don't see things. If we did, it would make life a lot easier. Alright, energy boost or recharge. One of those. Alright. This whole time, I know Samus is pretty stoic. That's a big part of her character. But she must be really freaked out by all the Chozo architecture here. Since the Metroid Prime trilogy has already happened, that means she has found Chozo in other places. Although she's never found one alive until now. But Metroid Prime 1 happens on a planet that was inhabited by Chozo. A reminder that most of the Metroid Prime series is good. Oh. Alright. I think that's a grapple point. Oh. There's another one of these triple blocks. Since it's yellow, I'm assuming that it's for a spacer, space beam, whatever it is. A triple shot, rather than a lock-on super missile. It's been a while since I played this, and I do not remember. Also, I was in shock when I played it, so the memories are especially fuzzy. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, we have to get around the other side for that. No other way forward. No, no other way forward. Oh, fuck, fuck. Meant to do that. I'm glad the health alarm is at least relatively unobtrusive. Okay, we can't open that one either. Well, where are we going? Okay, there's a regular door down here. Oh, this is without power. Uh-oh. It's about to start getting cold, huh? You remember when I said this game is legit a horror game? I don't say that lightly. I'll also tell you Steven Universe is a horror show. Like, digestible by young kids, but really good as a horror show. We've seen more things that she gives than she gives a shit about. Thank you, I missed that one. Hey, that's a missile cover, but apparently missile covers need to have power to work. Technology in this universe is mostly made up of weapons. But is it Korosho? I don't know the joke there. We've gone over my head now. Thank you, Bad Road. What would we use to lock the doors? Missiles. Yep, doorknobs. If doorknobs exploded. I mean, you don't think about it much because it's a big old video game universe. And video games are just strange. But Metroid created a lot of those strange things. Oh yeah, we can hit that total recharge again. Can't get in there without going underneath. Can't get up here without going over. All right. Ah, fuck. More of these. God damn it. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Korosho is a Russian word roughly translated as good. The gangsters in A Clockwork Orange use a lot of Russian loan words in their slang, but they pronounce them wrong. In this case, horror show. Ah, gotcha. I have not seen A Clockwork Orange since I was a teenager. So that would be why I didn't catch that one. You know, those used to require 5 missiles to get through. Now it's 1. Technology has progressed so much. Is that a wave beam? Wide beam, right. This one has the wide beam. Just know 5 things about it. Gotcha. Seen it and read the book. It was a thing in my generation, yeah. Fires 3 beams simultaneously. Press Y to fire, and it can push wide beam boxes and wide covers. See, we called that the Spazer back in the day. Which is specifically a Metroid 2 thing, I believe. All right, now we've got plenty of places we can go because we are wide and we are proud. Oh no! Let's try that again. See, I'm not being as careful as I need to. Unlike previous Metroid games, you die in like a couple hits in this game, no matter how strong you get. Even on normal mode, you die very quickly. And this is on hard mode. Which there's another level of difficulty above it. So that'll be fun. There we go. Get out of here, wide box. Only I can wait. Oh. Whoops, fuck. I was just trying to see what's on the ceiling there. Alright, back to Emmy. This is a different one. As you might note, this is in a different area entirely. The rapid deaths are what makes it horror. They certainly help with the atmosphere. Oh, hey. Oh, right. I can't hold it open. That was the problem. Well. I wonder what item I'll get in order to fuck with this Emmy. Oh, fuck. That's right. Get out of here. Oh, fuck. Damn, I thought I had it that time. All right. This time we know what's gonna happen when. Crap. Oh no. Alright. This time I actually remember what to do. Which is to fucking drop down and go through the door. Once she switches from... whoop. From search mode... or from chase mode to search mode. There we go. Ooh. Alright, we got back to the save point. That's important. Alright. Where else can we go? Are there more? There are, in fact, a couple more doors. This one specifically. But we can't get in from that side. That's an Emmy door, but we can't get through there. We don't have the right item, I think. Let me give that a quick check, see if we can at least see what type of blocks it is. Okay. Very rude. And it doesn't let us track her unless we're actively in the area. Yeah, that's what I thought. The booster. All right. We are gonna keep moving forward then. With our wide beam. Ah. All right, we got plenty of wide blocks to push around. Now that we're wide Samus. I like that little jog. That's good stuff. One of the odd things about Samus is that she doesn't feel like she weighs anything. No matter how much gear she's got on, she always just floats in a very specific way. Which I assume has to do with her suit or her hollow bones. Alright, did I mention that? She's part bird. Damn it. Meant to do that. This game does make it very easy to farm health and missiles, which I respect. There was a specific reason that you couldn't farm them easily in the old games, which I also respect. The problem was it wasn't handled in an organic way. People would still farm missiles, but they'd stand next to enemy spawners just shooting into them for a while. So it wound up being counterintuitive to the game's intended pace. She has the screwy jump power, basically. All right. Do we have to go through the ME space? We do. Is there anything else to check out that wouldn't be too far out of the way? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna head down that side and through that triple door. Oh, thank you, Beekeeper. Let's go to our first ad break. Before we do that, I want to remind you that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here a few ways that you can help. They include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black trans and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we've got to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes. All right, we're back. I've got a cup of coffee here. Same as usual. Dark roast, Rudamaya, fresh ground. And I've also got some incense I'm putting on. White sage. Which I guess is Gandalf. Incense, big naturals, I don't know. That's as far as I'm willing to go with that joke. A wizard's breasts are exactly as large as he intends. Well, shit. Fuck. Fuck. Well, that didn't go as intended. We don't get to keep the map either. Really? Fuck yeah. But then... Oh, ho, 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 ho. I just kicked a lot of ass there. I can definitely see why Mother Brain wanted out of this. It doesn't seem like the most exciting job. Alright, we've transformed the arm cannon into the Omega cannon. Again. Omega Blaster online, Omega Stream online. Alright, now we need to find a place long enough to have this fight. Oh, fuck. Damn it. That place is barely long enough. And only for the first half. Oh, come on. Alright, I think we should move before the fight starts. I think that's the only way we're gonna get through that. This is just not a viable place for it. Is there even a good place for this? Not really. Down here, maybe? Where is she? There she is. Oh, scary shit. And now we get Morph Ball. Fucking finally. For those who wonder why I make such a big deal out of it, it's literally the first power Samus ever gets in the city. It's in the series. Samus in the City, a new sex comic. Wait. Allow Samus to curl into a ball and enter narrow spaces. Press ZL or tilt down while crouched to transform, which is why Metroid can't crawl. Oh, and it comes with a jump ball too, which is, that came later. Metroid 2 introduced the jump ball. When standing next to a narrow tunnel near ground level, press B while moving towards the tunnel with L to automatically morph ball and enter. Alright, now we can enter a whole lot of new places. Reverting to regular arm cannon. Something I really like that they're doing here is showing that Samus can easily absorb both Chozo and Federation technology. I like that. I like that quite a bit. That's something that's not really called attention to much. Hell, in Prime 2, they actually have to modify the suit to allow it to take the new technology of the people on that planet. Alright, there's a few tunnels we can take here. Like this one. More missiles. Okay, that leads somewhere else. I want to see what's through here first, though. We do not start with the morph bomb. Oh. Okay, that dumps us out into a room we've already been to. But we can actually use the ceiling to get back here, by the look of it. Alright, that everything? Alright, we've just got some much easier ways to get around in here now. How high can I jump? Just high enough. Oh, right. No bombs. Oh, hey, I remember this place. In fact, I specifically called attention to it. We don't have whatever the pink item is yet. I think that's morph bombs we figured out. So we'll probably be able to get that soon. Can you make it into those two narrow ones above you on the previous screen? In here? Oh, over here. Yeah, but that just leads back up. We actually probably couldn't approach it from underneath, but we could use it to drop down for a shortcut. That gives us a way back up, I guess. I think this is a missile. Restoration, yeah. That's probably a good sound, right? I'll just sneak in the top way, because the bottom way is on fire. Ooh. Looks like a larger missile expansion. Missile plus... Ooh, 10. That's as many as 5 twos, and that's wonderful. And we have found an elevator. Interesting. Well, since we can't take the lower path, we might as well try it, right? Bottom way is my favorite labyrinth. Oh, fuck. I wonder what other ones there are. The only ones I know are Humming Way and Naming Way. Oh, and the Commander, Underway. Artaria. And this leads to a place that we have been before. Interesting. Give me a refill. Oh, right. We're moving towards the gravity suit now. Now I remember what we're doing. So because of the way that Metroids work, I assume that that's why Samus pulls power-ups towards her now. But they also have them do that in the Metroid Prime 2 remake, so that throws that all out of whack. There's also the Laporic God. Oh, good. Oh, no. Alright, save point to the left. And then we can get up to that piece of tank. Which doesn't sound as serene as a piece of heart. There's 2 down. I really thought we were just gonna fall into a tank of water right there. Hey, backlit fans. Everyone's favorite. That is a super missile cover. You can tell because it's green, like a super missile. Must have to come at that one from underneath. I keep half expecting shit like this to just slam down when I walk under it like a thwomp. Alright, let's reroute some more magma. Flaringar. Didn't realize that was you because your name has shown up the same color as Bad Roads today. Alright, thermal fuel's flow has been redirected. If you don't set your name color... Oh god, fuck. Oh god, well... That is not ideal. If you don't set your name color, it assigns one at random in every chat. Ah, fuck. Yep, okay, that's fine. Yeah, see, Larengar's name is red in my chat on OBS, but in my browser, it's teal. It's literally just randomized. All right, let's try this again. Lime green in your chat. All right, so that is a hot place. Now we have to worry about hot and cold. Forget I'm running one. Yeah, I actually have 3 open right now. Oh! Scary shit. Yeah, it's not something they call attention to in their interface, that you can change your name color. Alright, so that whole area is now just all heated up. So we're gonna need a Varia before we can do anything in there. Okay, this place is also hot. I just want it shown on the map. That's the reason I do that. Is this the Varia suit? How convenient. There we go. Now we're truly wide Samus. In a comedy series, that crash would have a cat yowling at the end. You're right, too. Yeah, this game gets weirdly intense just for a few seconds at a time. It's great. Reduces damage taken from enemy attacks and insulates Samus from extreme heat. However, it does not prevent damage from extreme cold and lava. In addition, the Varia suit slightly increases the dash melee's damage, which is not something you find yourself using a lot. At least I don't. Oops. You think I can get it? Do you think I can get those missiles? I'm gonna try it. All right, here I go. Booyah. I do love that sometimes this game will show you a problem, show you why it's a problem, and then immediately give you the tools to solve that problem. That has opened up a whole bunch of new spaces for us to go. Whoop, that's lava again. I'm sorry, it's just so inviting, the lava. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, right. I thought I'd accidentally stepped all the way into the elevator. Although I guess that's our next thing, because there's not a lot of heated areas here. And the ones that are here are all the way across the dang map. Power beam door there. I guess we can search around a bit. Oh, no we can't. Apparently more shit got broken than we thought. Yeah, this whole place is wrecked. They really should have kept up the maintenance on those pipes, huh? Let's use the teleportal device. That's a Ninja Turtles reference, you know. You know, David Tennant played Dr. Honeycutt in Ninja Turtles 2012. Almost makes up for Krang Prime being played by Roseanne Barr. Almost. Why is this room yellow if there's no save point in it? Oh, there is a save point. It just wasn't registered on the map. Let's get our one missile back. And now we can duck out to the left. Meant to do that. also did get Gilbert Gottfried as the second in command Krang. So, you know. Oh, fuck. Ah, this shit again. There. You're damn right you give me all my health back. All right, we got a shortcut. Good sign. Oh, wait. Is this who I think it is? I love the cutscene surrounding this. Seriously? Nope. She's real tired of this guy. Okay. Me, on the other hand, I'm not good at video games. Generally speaking, that's not true, but I'm having an off night. Raid! I think I got that tone correct. Huh. It left the shortcut uncut. Gaston, you're picking a wrong time to come up like usual. Alright, come on then. There's a good boy. You're supposed to wait till I'm not busy with stuff. He always waits till I am busy with stuff. Gross. Oh. Immediately died. Yeah, Kraid's kind of gross. He's a bioweapon / space pirate captain. It hasn't generally been very clear. Ah, damn it. It's gonna take a few tries. I can literally die in, I think, 3 hits on this difficulty. So it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. But that's how I like to play video games. Oops, fuck. Ah. I'll get it. I will. I kind of wish I could use the right stick to aim. I'd have to do a lot of setup on my controller to change the controls like that, though. Like, I could do it with this controller. It's no slouch as controllers go. But it would be a project. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. All right, we're getting further. That's what matters. The fight's similar to previous versions of Kraid, so, you know. This game also has a lot more opportunities to not take damage than Super Metroid did, though. Super Metroid, some damage honestly feels unavoidable, even if it technically isn't. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Jumped way too early. Oh. All right. As I said, we're getting closer. I can actually stay up there if I jump it. Well, that's good to know. Oh! Well then. We keep getting a little further each time. This is great. Twice. My health is too low. Fuck. Oh, no. Didn't get a little further that time. Three-point landing and go. Fuck, yep. Afraid you may want to see someone about that acid reflux. Yeah. It's coming out of places where acid reflux should never come out of. I have heard of people who have it so bad and for so long that it burns a hole in their esophagus. Whoops. Oh my god. All right, need to stretch. Need to stretch, pop my neck. We got this. We got this. Let's do it. Damn it. Oh, I thought I had that jump. Apparently I missed it by just a little bit. The game's definitely hard on hard mode. Wild, right? That was another thing with Metroid Prime 4. A lot of the bosses, when I was losing to them, it would be because I couldn't figure out what the game wanted me to shoot. Oh, fuck. I literally just walked into that. Very literally. Alright, well, that brings us up to our second ad break, so we'll get a fresh perspective when we come back. If you want to support us, there's a couple ways to do that. You can, of course, subscribe here. There's buttons on your screen that'll let you do that if you click on them. Or you can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen. Get access to art, music, shout outs at the end of the stream. I put up a new track recently, which is now being used as Zoo's intro music. Good shit. If you like the music at the starts of the streams, especially, or you like these PNG tuber avatars, you know, we got lots of cool stuff going on. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads, yada, yada. You know the drill. See you in a few minutes. I'm back. I lost track of the time for a sec. Alright, let's give Crate another go. Bloody hell. Not taking the big risks. Oh, forgot how to handle that one. Like I said, just not taking the big risks. Fuck. Oh my god. Phase 3. She just fucking sidesteps and stares him down. Oh, shit. Love it. Absolutely love it. She is completely unfazed by Kraid. She gets this slump in her shoulders when he first shows up. Just like, oh god, not you again. Why was he chained to the wall anyway? I don't know. Well, actually thinking back, I do know. Also, he's probably a clone. But Ridley came back on his own and definitely was never cloned. Diffusion beam. Well, what does it diffuse? Causes charge beam shots to explode on... Oh, right! That's what lets you blow up the little meat switches. This game has meat switches. I'm just now saying it out loud. This game has meat switches. That looks like a power bomb upgrade. And we do not have power bombs or even regular bombs. See, it does not take very long to farm health in this one because of the massive amount of HP you both get and lose at a time. Saw a comic where one space pirate was like, we can just put Ridley back together, and another says, how? All we found is a dew claw, the most useless of all claws. I like that. Alright, that doesn't go nearly far enough. One sec. Okay, just making sure. Alright, this one leads to another part of Dairon. Not yet. We've got a couple more things to check. That is a grapple point. Which I've noticed that the yellow and blue things are different shapes, much like red and green things are. They've also chosen very different contrasts for the red and green and yellow and blue on the map. So there's definitely a serious attempt at making this game colorblind friendly. No, I wanna... There we go. All right, hop down then, Gaston. I knew you were gonna want to hop down just to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Ow. That wasn't anything Gaston did. That was me leaning wrong and tweaking my back. Oh, not even on the spine, like all the way on the left side. Ugh. That is discomfortable. There we go. Damn it. So something I like here is that they show you this, and it looks like you're supposed to drop down, roll to the left, and then jump up. But this ledge right here, it's slightly too high to jump up to it. That is a cruel trick for those not paying attention. That is some Kingsfield shit right there. Can't go through there. All right. That kind of looks like it should be breakable. It's all right. We're gonna head up to Dairon now. Ah, okay, I see. It's kind of fun how in certain lighting as well, Samus's suit looks a lot more like her old suit. Let's see, canonically, Samus has had 3 power suits. Well, this one's a combination of Metroid DNA and her second power suit. But in Metroid 1, specifically in Zero Mission, she starts with a power suit, and I believe this is what's canon now. She starts with a power suit that was grafted to her when she was a teenager, I think. And then when she goes to Zebes, and that power suit gets depowered and destroyed. And then she just happens upon another Chozo power suit, which accepts her into its DNA, and pretty cool stuff. And this is that same suit, just modified. All right, let's see. Let's do the thing, shall we? Say the line, Samus. Samus just stares for like 20 seconds till everyone else gets uncomfortable and slinks out of the room. Now, how do I get in there? Oh, damn it. Samus. All right, the lava is actually making it impossible to do that jump. I bet there is a morph ball block on top of that. Little did she know, staring for 20 seconds until everyone gets uncomfortable was the line. It's her favorite quote. Quit licking the couch, Gaston. I see you over there.
This area, Dyren, appears to be a biological research laboratory. You have already reactivated one generator in this area. There is another sector above you still suffering from the blackout. Find the next generator and reactivate it. You are slowly recovering your abilities. I have still not established what happened to you physically. Don't let your guard down. Your primary objective is to survive. Proceed with the utmost care.
All right, I will. By the way, they've given us every clue as to what is actually going on here. Oh. Went behind her. That's awesome. Oh, almost made it. Got another enemy to the left. And something's trying to punch through that door, reminding us that there is a third dimension. All right. I guess we gotta drop down and turn right and go around. Rude. Well. Oh my god. And yeah, it's like 8 frames. Or something ludicrous like that in a game that's meant to run at 60. And of course, randomized, so it's almost impossible to actually master the timing. I'm sure someone can, maybe even already has. But not me, necessarily. Ah. Of course. We're gonna need the speed booster for this one, too. And there. And that's power bombs. And a dead end. Can only get into that one from the other side. I guess we gotta go all the way west there. There we go. Now we're in a new spot. Alright, those are drop floors, as is that. And that requires morph bombs. So... and a boost ball, I assume. That's definitely not a warning as to what's going to happen next. Definitely not some heavy foreshadowing. Well, let's see what's over here first. Ah, one of those long tube rooms. And some slimes. Look, I love a good slime. But this does not feel like it's the time for the slime. Alright, well, that makes me think that this is the way forward, so let's check the other direction real quick. Couple of other directions, apparently. Including, but not limited to. Remember Limited to that mall outlet? I only remember it because that's what the Neopets stuff was licensed under. Alright, that's too thick for us to blast through. Cannot diffuse. Undifusable. Keep in mind, it's the diffusion beam, not the diffusion beam. Being able to crawl on the walls is kind of nice. I wish it was as universal as the morph ball in Metroid 2. One of my favorite things about that game is just how much you can break it when you combine the spider ball and the jump ball. Not to be confused with Unlimited Saga. I hope that that gets a remake soon. They remade my favorite Saga game that no one else liked, Saga Frontier 2. Surely they can remake Unlimited Saga, my second favorite Saga game that nobody liked. Okay, that's another elevator. Just says interactive device. Oh wait, maybe it's a power generator. Hey, that looks like the Parasite Queen's tube. Funny that. We have 0% of the items in Dairon. Hey, we can get through there now. This way has an item in it. In fact, a couple of spots in here have items in them. Caston, no. No. You already did this once. You're not doing it again. Might as well hit the station. Question is, do we go looking for these secret items? I feel like we need to go through here. No, because that's going to lead down. Let's take a quick look and see if we can spot anything. Let's not take a quick look. We won't find anything in there. Oh, hey, look who it is. We were just talking about you, buddy. Parry attacks are way overpowered sometimes. Need to play Unlimited Saga. I got 30 minutes in, and the second battle slaughtered me. That's how a lot of the Saga games are, if I'm being honest. Whoop, meant to do that. Didn't mean to do that, though. That one was an accident. Oh, come on. I had that one. I'm not gonna die embarrassingly there. Immediately proceeds to die embarrassingly there. I've got reservations to die embarrassingly somewhere else. There, we got our morph bombs. Now we're cooking. Press Y as a morph ball. Bombs can damage enemies, destroy bomb blocks, or expose hidden blocks. The blast will propel Samus into the air while in morph ball form. Samus can also activate morph ball launchers with a bomb blast. You know, all those good morph ball things. There it is. Knew it was here somewhere. And some missiles. Now we have 5% of the items in Dairon. Alright, now where do we go from here? I guess down to this morph ball block down here. Because we can't go through the grapple block. Oh, we can also give this another try and see what we can see. But I think we need a boost to be able to do that. And of course, that one needs a rocket. Why wouldn't it? Oh my god. That's so rude. Ah! So yeah, that's what's supposed to happen there. You're like, aha, I've got it, and then you just fall through and go, ah. I believe you get a boost ball later that we can use for that. Oh, they're so strong. Oh, hey. Didn't I say something about the Parasite Queen earlier? Weird, right? Yeah, haha, I found you. Unfortunately, I still don't have the grappling hook. Parasite Queen is the cold open boss for Metroid Prime 1. I should be explaining some of the shit I'm saying. Metroid games often have a cold open. Sometimes interactive, sometimes not. Metroid Prime 1, you're going through a research satellite, and then the Parasite Queen is there. Someone tried to play God. Oh, hey, look at that. Who needs a grappling hook? All right, another Emmy path. Emmy path. She cares greatly about others. Those things are rude. We're fine. That's an Emmy tube. See, I know the space pirates are involved because there's fucking tubes everywhere. Space pirate technology. So, space pirate technology specifically. Whoa. Okay, that's parryable. The Galactic Federation technology consists primarily of things that do other things when massive explosions hit them. Space pirate technology has some of that, and then also tubes that are exactly large enough for Samus's morph ball to fit through. It's fucking weird. I'd say it felt contrived, except that, you know, all these other games do basically the same thing now, so Metroid kind of started a thing. Metroid is not ashamed to be a video game. Oh. Oh, hey, it's another train station. Interestingly, that's exactly the size of a space pirate internet packet. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Their internet works by sending physical cubes. Or I guess they would have to be cylinders. Oh my god. Pneumatic tube-based internet infrastructure. Whoa, what? Oh, that was me. I accidentally unplugged my headphones for a second. I thought that the sound had just stopped. The internet is a series of cubes, exactly, Larangar. That's fine, because Samus is like a big truck. Oh. Oh, it has a gravitic pull. Or a pneumatic one, who knows? Alright, this one needs the speed booster, or I need to turn off the fans. Oh. Grappling hook must be up, or not the grappling hook. Either the grappling hook or the gravity suit are up ahead. Well, let's check down here first then. Ah. Need to find something to make these drop, because they're gonna sit on top of the water as high up as they can. Oh. Oh, right. There we go. I forgot I was a ball for a second. I remember how cool Shadow Complex looked when it came out, then I saw this. Hell yeah. Once again. Booster. Does that mean... No? I guess we'd be coming at it from the right, so that makes sense. There we go. That was hard to hit. Gotta find all the blocks.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Garenia are mostly submerged. You will need your gravity suit to operate there at full efficiency. Abilities such as the grapple beam or space jump will help you maneuver underwater to an extent. Find them as soon as possible.
All right. Grapple and space jump probably come before the gravity. thing. Gravity suit. Look, I'm just looking forward to Samus being purple. Oh, God. Oh, no. What's the name of the guy who did My Spoon is Too Big? Because that was literally one of the bits from that video, from that DVD. It just started screaming and all these bees started flying out of its mouth. Rejected is the name of the DVD. I do not remember the artist. Oh god, yep. I do not remember the artist's name. Oh, rude. If I had kept shooting, that might have been fine. See, I don't have enough health to tank this. So instead, I'm just going to keep tanking it. Oh, nope. Nope, that didn't work. All right, let's see if I can get close enough to uppercut it. There we go, much better. Much simpler. That's just missiles. It doesn't particularly help. Got another grapple plug there. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. So this is the blocks that the super missiles are for. Just gaining a little bit of health back. Down, down, down. There was nothing left to do. Okay, that's a heavy door. We cannot trick it by turning invisible because mass. No. Okay. Mass is always visible. I don't know what that means, but I'm going with it. Ah, fuck. I'm not sure if it's possible to get that currently, but I sure would like it to be. Nah, I don't think it is. Now, is there another way in is the question. As we've learned a couple of times, sometimes it's just there to trick you. But no, no other way in. We'll have to come back for that one. Alright, we've got another powered but dark save point. It's running on the emergency backup generator, I guess. Alright, can't get through that one either. Is someone trying to put in a combination? There. Got him. Right. That's another grapple point. Wasn't even chasing me, it just happened to be walking in the same direction. Can't even wall jump underwater. Look at these cool ass fish, y'all. Ever seen fish this cool? The answer is probably for most people. We have strained some truly gorgeous games this year. Alright, I don't think I can do anything with this currently. Good thing our beam is wide. The beam is wide, and if it's not wide, what's the point? Oh. look, it's a cube. We were just talking about these. Maybe we should take a breather? Flash shift acquired. The fuck is a flash shift? I don't remember. Oh, it's an Aeon ability. Okay. A combat Aeon that allows Samus to instantly move forward or backward a set distance. With full Aeon, hold A to prepare the flash shift, then tilt left, forward, or backward to move instantly in that direction. Alternatively, press A while moving with L. This can be... Oh, yeah! Right, now it's truly a stamina bar. Samus can perform up to 2 additional flash shifts by holding down A and tilting L forward or backward immediately after the first flash shift. Using the flash shift will consume the full Aeon gauge. Additional flash shifts consume no further Aeon. Well, that's good, because there isn't any. Fortunately, it refills very quickly. Aha, see? Now we can get past these. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, huh? It's not technically a dodge roll, and I don't think it breaks boxes. Oh no, good thing we just saved. Like seconds ago. Much better. We cannot flash shift underwater. We can, however, sparkle. And that's almost as good. I like that. It makes little green sparkles, too. Alright, where's our next? There's a door that needs super missiles. There is a missile tank there. I guess it wants us to go further back rather than forward. But I want to see if we can get that missile. Hey, we did it. And that's good, because now we have 69 missiles. Cannot fish shift, exactly. So that's a nice little bonus. Ah, dang it. There. Ah. I like that it scatters stuff that you're going to need to use this with in front of you. just the whole time that you're going through this place. But you gotta either get the gravity suit or drain the water first before you can actually do any of those things. Between this and Moomin and Shadow Labyrinth, yeah, the games have just been gorgeous this year. Oh, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land, though I think that ended last year, so maybe it doesn't count. In any case, it's time for our final ad break of the night. Once again, I want to remind you that you can subscribe here. You can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen if you're interested in supporting us. Here you'll get access to all our emotes, you know, the Twitch standard stuff. And if you go to Patreon at patreon.com/ifwhen, then you get access to art and music and shoutouts at the end of the stream. The art and the music that surrounds our streams is done almost entirely by me, though some with Sue as well. Just it's entirely by us. Let's go with that. Yeah. So check that out, and I'll see you back here in just a couple minutes. Hey, we're back. Let's see, where are we at? There we go. Now we gotta figure out where more of these pressure plate doors are. They're just labeled shutter, which is what I'm labeled as well. As I was saying, that Chozo statue looks like Samael from Evangelion. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an intentional reference. People fucking love Evangelion. Aha, see? Now we can do this thing. Aha! Look at that. And also we can... Wait, really? I thought that was a... That must have been the other one. Anyway, we have another energy tank now. And there's another pressure plate shutter. Oh, hey, this is familiar, huh? Meant to do that. I put the fires out. Gotta love when you try to solve a problem and it makes it worse. Ah, no one can relate to that, I'm sure. There we go. It did make a problem better. That's the old school bomb jump right there. What else is a solution gonna do? Make it better? Historically, no. We as human beings are very bad at problem solving. Notoriously so. Oh, that's really on there. Alright. Back to Dairon. By train. I mean, there's not a lot of jobs in this place, but the public transit, best in the universe. Sploosh. All right, yet another train station. I just like seeing the parts of the map get filled in by the brighter color. Okay, I apparently can't go in there. It looks like I should be able to. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Did not realize I was going into an Emmy zone. Let's try that again. You gotta do it again. Look, I'm just saying, if they wanted to give the driving instructor a stern-sounding name, while also having them be a moose, I'm sure they could have thought up anything better than Mussolini. Oh, come on. Can't go through that one. Can't go through there. Well. Ah. Damn it. It feels so cool when you get it right. Alright, so basically, we've got to get to this shutter, I guess? Can't get through here either. Alright, well, where can we get through? I guess we gotta go that... But there was something in the way, right? That we couldn't go that way? Damn it. All right, we got this. This is fine. This is rad. This is great. All right, now we got to figure out what to do in this room. And as usual, I want to spend as little time in it as possible. Oh, hey. I also like the detail that these use the same weapon systems as Mother Brain did. All right. Emmy, oh my. All right, we've got a new Omega Cannon, Blaster, and Stream Online. Oh, fuck. Let's try that again. We should look at the map first. Well, there's a energy tank piece there. It looks like this is the stretch that we want to be in. If you don't start hitting that faceplate immediately on this one, it does not go well. Ah, shit. There we go. I think that's 4 now, right? Which means there's just the one more to go. Now we have the speed booster. Hell yeah. Also, I think this one actually explains the Shine Spark. Allows Samus to dash at supersonic speed after a short build-up. Press L once while running to ready the speed booster. Continue running for a certain distance and the speed booster will activate. While active, any enemies in Samus's path will be damaged and speed booster blocks will be destroyed. In addition, while the speed booster is active, Samus can propel herself in a set direction using a Shine Spark. Tilt down on the speed booster to active while the speed booster is active to ready Shine Spark. Once readied, press B to activate it before tilting L in any direction to propel Samus in that direction. It's weirdly unintuitive for something that in the game it first appeared in wasn't even explained. Grab one of these. That's 3 out of 4. We're getting there. Alright, gotta get that. Which means jumping in mid-dash. Oh, and that's the one I miss. Several times. And that would be for the Shine Spark, I think. Yeah, I don't have enough time to start it up to get that. How about from the other side? Nope. Alright, well that's a mystery for now. That is for super missiles, which we do not have. Right. Okay. I'm not mad. Aha. Now this one. This one, it actually wants us to use the Shine Spark, which is pretty fucking cool. And leads to an energy tank. Ooh, beam block leading to a darkened end. Let's see what's down there then. Go. And it looks like both directions kind of led roundabout to the same place, so that's nice. Let's fill in the map. That leads back into an Emmy area that requires, or out of the Emmy area rather, and requires a grapple beam to continue. Whoop. All right. Well, that leads down to another room still. Hey, we found it. Just had to break shit. Where is our next destination? I guess the save point over here. Which shouldn't be too difficult to reach. You just gotta go around. Meant to do that. All right, here we are. That'll do us for this week. Thanks everyone for coming. It's been a blast. If you want to support us, you can follow this link down to patreon.com/ifwhen. Get access to art, music, and shoutouts at the end of the streams. Thank you so much to our patrons: Sky, Andymonium, Melly Basket, Kai, Nahum Wengrove, Angelic, and Willow Mist. You rock. And then, you can also, of course, subscribe here, which you get the shout out when you subscribe here. So, you know, it's a little different, but you get all the use of our emotes. I think is well worth it. Here's a schedule. Tomorrow is going to be Bad Road with more Dust and Elysium Tale. No, wait, it's Tuesday tomorrow. So tomorrow it's going to be Soleil with Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. And if you want to follow this raid I'm about to send, you will find Willow Mist there. at her channel, streaming, I believe, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And here's our YouTube channel. You know, that's where the VODs go when they're not live anymore. That sounded dark. Weirdly. All right. All right. Get out of here.